Morning all, me here. Black Ops is crap, so you got some Halo 3 gameplay. Enjoy. Oh dear. Yes, so Halo 3. I was bored the other day and I saw my Halo 3 disc sitting there on my shelf gathering dust, and I figured, why not? And with the release, or the pending release, of the Zim 3 on the horizon, Halo Reach is obviously an option in the near future. Not quite yet, because no matter what any of the other Zimmers say, I find Halo Reach pretty much unplayable on my Zim 2. It's not great, and that doesn't add any enjoyment to it whatsoever. So, but Halo 3 is different, obviously. On the Zim 2 we have a smart config that works pretty damn nice, and so Halo 3 is quite playable on the Zim, and I've gone back to it and I've actually had a blast. I actually enjoyed Halo 3 when I first started playing. I'm no Halo Pro, anything bar, and in fact I'm probably classed as quite noob at this game, but it's fun and it's something different, and with the Call of Duty series just in the state that it's currently in, and I'm just not having fun in Black Ops, and playing the other COD games on your own gets a bit tiresome after a while. It's a nice change of pace, and I'm discovering some of the things that were bugging me about Halo, or rather Halo Reach, aren't really bothering me so much now. I mean, those of you that have watched all my videos will remember my Halo rant video, and to the extremes of which I was rather annoyed and just downright frustrated with that game. And I think I should probably explain where I was at when I did that video, because it probably doesn't really apply as much now as it did then. And to understand why I was so anti that game when it landed, you've got to understand my view of Halo at the time. And because I mean, I was a PC gamer for years, always have been, and Halo, when Halo 1 was being developed, originally it was to be a PC RTS game, and I was into my RTS games back then and my first person shooters, and of course along comes Microsoft somewhere down the development line and just wrote Bungie a check and said we want it for Xbox. And of course, as a PC gamer, you were either PC or you were console. There was no grey area, and I was PC player, so I felt royally screwed, and a lot of people did, with Microsoft just stealing what was, you know, going to be an epic game, or at least that's what we imagined it to be, because of course games always are better in your head before you've actually played them. So we all felt rather annoyed that this console had come in and stolen what was clearly going to be the world's best game. And so yes, my starting point for Halo was already a bad one, and then of course it eventually did come out on PC. And as far as I was concerned at the time, I mean, it's been a long time since I played it. The Halo port was fucking dreadful. If it's as bad as I remember it, I mean, the aim was just horrendous. It didn't really feel right at all. The Zim 2 Smart Transfig feels way better than how I remember that game felt handling wise, and it came out like God knows how many years after it came out on console, and then of course Halo 2 came out not long after that, straight onto console, and so the whole Halo franchise was a bit like, oh, really can't be arsed with you, because I was a PC gamer. Now of course that's changed up, and I'm now a console gamer, not really a PC gamer, and the fact that I was so burnt out with Modern Warfare 2 at the time, I mean, I was just wound up with the shit that was going on in Modern Warfare 2, and I was looking for this mythical release of aggression, and I was hoping that Halo Reach was going to be it. And of course my state of mind with Halo, with Modern Warfare 2 at the time, there was nothing really that game could do to dissuade me from disliking it. I mean, it was just a case of wrong game, wrong time, and yeah, that was what happened. The video I posted was, you know, the points I made were fair enough, about the not being able to leave a game, etc., and just the fact that it didn't feel fast-paced enough. Because at the time I was a very high sensitivity player. I'm not so much anymore, but when the game came out, I was in the height of Modern Warfare 2, which is probably the fastest COD game out, I reckon. I mean, with COD 4, COD 6, there's, you know, they're both very fast-paced games, and Halo was a slower paced game. Obviously the turn speed is a lot slower, which is what really affects a Zimmer. The turn speed literally dictates how fast you can go, and Halo Reach compared to COD games is and that was a lovely reaction return snipe. And yeah, so of course that didn't help my first impressions of Halo Reach at all, and of course we had the smart translator for Halo 3, and I was coming from that to Reach, and the Reach not feeling anywhere near as good as Halo 3, and just the change up, it was, yeah, I mean the game was going to have to be incredible for me to be anything other than against it. And then adding to this, of course, there was this coming up COD game behind Halo Reach, you know, Black Ops. At the time, we were all so psyched about Black Ops coming out, and Halo was just something. Halo Reach, sorry, was just something to play for a month or two until it come out. Of course, Black Ops has now landed, and probably been the biggest anti-climax of any game that I've known, apart from obviously probably Halo 1 on the PC. I mean, that one was anticipated for a long time, and then it was just like, yeah. I played that for about a day, and then just give up on it, I think. But yes, obviously Black Ops landed. I wasn't really impressed from Word 1, but of course it was nice and new and shiny, and so I give it the benefit of the doubt. But I've gotten to the point now where I'm only really keeping that just to play with my friends every now and again, or to record their gameplay. I can't bring myself to play it. And obviously with Black Ops being a lot slower pace than the other COD games, I changed up my style a bit. I gradually brought down my sensitivity, and I'm now, I would class myself as no longer a reaction shooter, as trying to be more precise with my aim. And obviously when I went back to Modern Warfare 2, I reinforced there with my quick scoping, and yeah, I've just gotten used to now over the last 2 months of having a much slower turn speed. I no longer do a full 360 with just like the twitch of my mouse, and this has aided me in getting back into Halo, because of course my own muscle memory now for doing movements isn't that far off what the maximum is in Halo. So this has aided to me getting straight back into just the whole aiming system of Halo, and bodes well for Halo Reach. Now obviously there were certain things that rather wound me up that weren't part of the feel of the game, which was not being able to leave a game, the horrendous host lag, which, if I remember rightly, was pretty fucking annoying. Whoever had host was literally untouchable. But to be perfectly honest, after playing just the crap net detection in Black Ops, and being given the host regularly in Black Ops, which as far as I'm concerned, no matter what anyone says, getting host and having like one bad person on your server equals host is useless. I mean, I pay for a good connection. I want to have a good connection on my own server, and in Black Ops, if one person joins with a crappy ping, you're pretty much screwed as far as I'm concerned. I don't get any hit detection when I'm host. If I'm connected to someone who's giving me green bars, I get hit detection fine, but as soon as I get host, I can tell, and yeah, it's just dreadful. So I accept that in Halo games, host is going to have an advantage, but I'm just hoping that I'll get host, you know, more times than I'll get screwed by host. Also, the fact that you can't leave games, I think that wound me up more at the time because I was big into my rage quitting back then, and I know some of my mates are going to be like, well, you still rage quit, and I do, but mainly I rage quit in Black Ops. I don't really rage quit in Modern Warfare 2. I do if the lag I lag quit, you know, if the lag's horrendous, but COD 4 I don't rage quit when I play that, and I just accept that I'm going to be bad at Halo, I think, now. Sorry about that. I just had to pause my recording and go and get my dinner. It was ready, I'm afraid. So this is probably why I sound a bit different. Normally I like to do all my audio in one take, but we're split on this one. So I was saying that I was bad at Halo, I believe, and I am. And I think I'm going to have to just accept that. Of course, when I first took a run at Reach, I was coming from Modern Warfare 2, which I'm very competent at, we'll say, and I was going to a game that I just wasn't any good at, and I didn't understand the whole. I think I called it pussiness, I think, or something, of having to run away at every gunfight that you weren't going to win, or something, if I remember rightly in my rant video. It's been a while since I've watched it. But yeah, I mean, I've got to get used to the fact that if you're not going to win a gunfight, run away. That's literally the guiding rule, I think, for success in Halo. And I think I'm ready to accept that. I don't know, we'll see. The snipers in this I would love to be good at, but I don't know. Long range, like that, where you've got, you know, precision aiming, and that was a lovely little reaction. Shame I didn't get the kill on that one. I did take his shields down. I'm great at, but I don't know if it's the acceleration in Halo or something, but when I'm trying to, the equivalent of a nose scope, when I'm just firing from the hip, and it's up close, I don't seem to hit them anywhere near as well. But if I have the BR, is it BR in this, or the no, the DMR is in Halo Reach, the BR's in this. I've got no problem with shooting people up close and tracking onto their head and stuff, and that guy just got shat on. He gets his revenge in a minute, though. I make a stupid mistake coming up. Yeah, so I can't seem to get the knack of the up-close sniper rifle, but I'm going to put in some practice and try and get used to it. So yeah, all in all, I'm going to be giving Halo some playtime, and so you can probably expect to see some more Halo footage. I hope my COD people don't abandon me and automatically dislike all this because it's not COD. But I'm going to take a break from Call of Duty in general, and yeah, just try playing something else, because Black Ops has well and truly wound me up to the point of, you know, I posted on the Zim forums the other day saying that I get home thinking not, oh yay, let's play Black Ops, but more like, oh, can I get my friends off Black Ops to play something else? And watch this shot here. Now, I showed just how damn close that was to a double, like, collateral. I show that clip in a second at the end of the game, and I watched it back and I was like, damn you! If the guy had taken like one more step forward, he would have walked straight into my oncoming shot. But never mind, you're going to see how close I was, but I shall hit one eventually. And I've got a few videos coming up for you in the near future. I don't know quite when they'll be out, but you should keep your eyes out for that, and if you like this, I'll bring you some more of this. Thanks for watching.